So we're back to the segment of Wisdom Tuesdays, where I try to drop a bit of knowledge here and there, things that I've learned in the past, things I'm learning currently, and things I'll learn in the future. Yeah, about the future. It appears we're going to have quite a couple of disasters in the near future in this country in particular. But yeah, kuzobonakala how you'll deal with that. Yeah, so I'm sure everybody has been watching Ava DuVernay's When They See Us miniseries, and I noticed most of you all are very much appalled about what you see and what you come to realize. But guys, the bottom line is, as black folks, we play too much. We do not get down to the business of the business. We play around too much. We are inventing dances. I mean, currently we're inventing that knock-knock dance. I don't know. Last year it was Dibala. So we're not getting anywhere. But then again, that's my view. Maybe you guys see us as getting somewhere with these dances. But I don't see how we could be getting anywhere. Busy dancing in the streets, getting drunk, getting high, killing women, killing children, raping. We're not getting anywhere, really. Instead of doing and attending to the important stuff. I mean, I mentioned the When You See Us ministers because I've been saying this time and time again, guys, a relationship here to Nabelong is gonna take forever to come right. And in fact, we should not be wasting our time trying and struggling so hard to convince them that they have been wrong. Because I'm born, they don't see. And they don't care. As long as they've got the things that make their communities function in order, they do not give a shit. So, really, all this harping and documentizing and all our efforts of trying to show the world just how bad it has treated us is not going to happen. It's not going to work. It's not going to help us. It's not going to gain us recognition. Because ultimately, what everybody else believes is that we are good for nothings who can't run their own businesses and are just here to be servants to them. Everybody looks at a black person and thinks, here is my servant. It's just how it is. This is how they think about it. It's just how, that's what they see when they look at you. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you don't like it. At the end of the day, it's just what it is. And that is never going to change because we're still caught up in things of creating dances and making music for them. Stupid things. Well, they may not be extreme, but these things of fun having and music making, merrymaking, don't, as cultural as they may seem, I just think they're just a coping mechanism we've developed over the years. We are refusing to attend to the crux of the matters that really need our attention. Things that need us to get our hands dirty, we are avoiding. And we're using these things of making dances and music as a crutch. It's a comfort mechanism. We try to comfort ourselves by making ourselves feel like things are good when they're not. We need to look at that. We need to self-criticize. Why are we busy making dances? Why are we inventing trends when everybody else is inventing actual systems that help their communities function. Our community is not self-sufficient. This is a fact throughout. I don't care where in the planet you are as a black person, your community is not running as a self-sufficient machine. You know? Somehow you have this codependence on every single level with people who hate you. You can't go to bed without the people who hate you. We can't even eat without them. At the end of the day, they make our food, you know. And then we get surprised how they behave when they see us, and think that maybe it's something that was back there. It isn't. It's still something that's currently going on today. They just do not like you. I don't want to even go into detail as to why. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is, if you are black, nobody likes you. Just how it is. They will pay lip service about it because you are busy on their case, crying to be liked. Just how it is. You know. But ultimately, at the end of the day, they do not like who you are. And they're not going to like who you are until you start acting like you got some damn sense. You know? If we started attending to our interrelationships with other people, then I guess maybe we'll start to see them for who they really are, you know? For example, we don't have to work that hard. If we just simply decided, you know what? Let us not shop in any shop that is not black owned. If we did that, you will see the cracks starting to show in this facade, you know. But then you wouldn't do that because, I mean, it's too much for you. You'd rather go create some dance. So yeah, we are still there. Nothing has changed, and nothing will, because we are not serious about life. You know, we want to play around with people who hate us and pretend like they don't hate us. They hate us. They never will like us until, well, ultimately, at some point, we must shine, because this is how conflict is resolved on the planet. Nowadays, they're making laws to say we shouldn't encourage warfare and all those kind of things. But at the end of the day, they know if they need to position a certain ideology, then they go to war. You know, they're still doing it to this day. But it's not permissible for you as a black person to exercise that, you know, and strategize and organize in that fashion. It's unconstitutional, they say. Then I guess our issues were never going to be resolved. We're not going to get some respect around here. We're never going to, because we have these laws that we are permitting to guide us. Laws that have no positive impact on our community. Just straight out preserving the status quo of black hate across the planet. And sometimes we even celebrate those laws as if they are good laws. It is not the responsibility of a black person to be the custodians of humanity on this planet. We don't owe humanity anything. You know, in fact, the human experience has not been very kind to us, and why we insist on carrying the banner of humanity and overextending ourselves is just plain a mystery. So I don't know about you guys, but I'd say we need to stop being surprised by these things. We need to stop being triggered by these things and accept the fact that we are on our own as a race and start acting accordingly. Let us build systems that make our communities run themselves. Let us build systems that allow our community to be self-sufficient. Let us build systems so that if everybody else disappears on the planet and we are left alone, we do not die out, Because at this point in time, if everybody decided to disappear, we would have a problem, a serious problem, because we are so dependent on them. I guess it's a Stockholm kind of syndrome, I guess. We've been abused by these people for so long. We are now completely in love with them when they literally just hate our guts. It is what it is. I don't care if you like it. It's just exactly what it is.